A Cedar Park mom-to-be who is expecting twins says doctors saved their lives by laser surgery while still in the womb. It's the first of its kind procedure at Dell Children's Medical Center. As KXAN investigator Arzo Dos explains, doctors say this is a game changer for families who before would have had to travel hundreds of miles away for this treatment.
I just want them with me already.
Jeanette Becerra is on bed rest. She's due with identical twins soon and making sure she doesn't go into labor early.
But then when I did my first ultrasound, they found two hearts. And I was like, wow, I was so surprised.
As the 26-year-old prepared for the babies, she got an unexpected diagnosis after seeing several specialists last fall.
I was feeling my stomach really bloated. My stomach was getting so big and I was having so much pain on my ribs.
Jeanette, who was 22 weeks along in her pregnancy, was told one of her twins was not receiving enough blood. The rare disorder is known as twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. Doctors say it affects 15% of identical twins worldwide. It means there's an unequal sharing of blood that passes between twins through blood vessel connections on the surface of the placenta.
But we know that if we do nothing, then there's an 85 to 90% chance that both of the babies will die.
I did panic a little bit, got really upset.
In December, the babies underwent laser surgery at the new Comprehensive Fetal Care Center at Dell Children's Medical Center in Austin. This animation shows the complex procedure.
And so we use a scope that goes into the sac of the twin that has extra fluid. We map the placenta to identify where the connecting blood vessels are, and then use a laser fiber that drops down through the scope and use the laser energy basically to clot the blood in where the connections are. So essentially taking that placenta where there's blood flowing in both directions and stopping the blood flow between the twins.
It was a first for this team. Dr. Michael Bevington, co-director of the center, says before moms would have to make trips to Dallas, Houston, or even out of state to get treatment.
It's a huge advantage now for people who live in Austin and in Central Texas, so that we can provide these types of very innovative and cutting-edge therapies without families having to travel.
Dr. Bevington will be monitoring Jeanette and the twins closely every week. She's due in April, but the babies will be delivered earlier to minimize any complications.
I feel better. I don't have that pain anymore on my ribs. I don't feel bloated. I just feel good.
Arzo Dos, KXAN investigates.
The Comprehensive Fetal Care Center opened back in May and combines cutting-edge diagnostic tools to pregnancies where the baby has complications. Dr. Bevington says they'll also be offering open fetal surgery for spina bifida repair. Dell Children's just announced the opening of a new maternal care center. Mothers diagnosed with complex and rare fetal conditions who are patients of the fetal center will now be able to receive their obstetrical care all in one place. Now they'll also be able to deliver their babies there instead of going to another hospital.